to the TechZulu Penthouse here at Silicon Beach Fest. I'm your host, Amanda Coulong. We have so many people packed out here right now. Bright sunshine. I mean, look at the view behind me. We've got people making faces off camera. This place is awesome. Silicon Beach Fest rocks. And I am now here with Ryan Budke with Film This. Film what, Ryan?
Well, that's kind of the fun of this. Film This is a video competition platform that is open to everyone. We're built on top of Facebook and YouTube, so everybody has an account with us already. You simply log in, and we present a bunch of challenges to our users. That can be something as broad as film whatever you want in black and white, or something as specific as make a 90-second silent film that includes a scene of a clown crying. Just something very specific to kind of give people a jumping off point from.
So you're providing the prompt rather than having a whole jackass kind of moment where everyone is, submitting things where they could potentially be doing all sorts of dumb things like breaking feet.
Exactly. Part of my inspiration for this was there's always so many creative people out there. We see it like every time there's a meme and there's 1,000 parodies. So rather than having all of these amazing people out there be reactive to whatever's out there, we wanted to get them being proactive. So give them a place to kind of go and hone their craft and figure out if this, like creating videos, is something they really like to do, and a place for them to discover their audience and to be discovered by their audience.
I can see immediate benefit with this for big brands that want to do a potential competition of some kind where they want to have participation from their fans or from their consumer base, and they use you over that social graph. Is that something you're thinking of?
Absolutely. That is our business model. We do sponsored and branded contests. But it's bluntly just a great way for a brand to get their user base active in their message. It's a way to kind of let them help tell their own story. So your biggest fans get to be involved in your storytelling and go out there and create the content that's going to matter the most for them. And we all know what's kind of looming on the horizon with Facebook and Twitter. There's going to be video ads everywhere. So this is a great way for those brands to build up a good library of content to have for when that happens.
Well, I think you're definitely hitting a vein in terms of trends right now, both with storytelling, because brands are the new publishers, and everyone is looking for a way to engage and interact with their audiences more beyond just the typical social media. So there's that. There's also the push toward more video-based advertising. There is an upward trend in that. What about good stories, good feeling stories, cause marketing stories? Are you seeing some of that with some of the initial brands that you're working with?
Absolutely. So we don't ever want to have, I didn't want to force our creator base into making a commercial for someone if they didn't want to. So we're always going to have a wide range of contests and challenges available. There will be sponsored ones that will help us pay the bills, but there's also going to be ones that are cause-based. There's going to be ones that are on there. We're working with both USC and UCLA film schools to get a list of challenges that are part of their curriculum. So,
you're missing someone.
Who?
Emerson College.
Well, and Santa Monica community.
No, I'm sorry. Community colleges are great. Emerson College is a film school. Sorry, I'm an alumni, so there is that a little bit of a caveat there.
There's NYU. We're starting locally. We'll get to everyone. But we wanted to give them, again, stuff that, I firmly believe the next Steven Spielberg is some little girl growing up in Iowa, and she's got a high-def camera in her pocket. She's got instant distribution to the entire world. I wanted to give her a place to go make the next great movie, not the next great cat video. She's going to do something that moves people. I want her to get her start on Film This. And so we're going to provide not just the framework for her to be discovered, but again, also those challenges that are made simply for her to go and experience and learn how to do specific things with filmmaking. Yeah.
So I always have to ask, where did this idea originally come from for you? Was there just an aha moment? Was it a personal passion? I mean, where was it born?
It's very much a personal passion. My background is I worked at AOL and MySpace for a number of years, so I've been in...
What do you think of the new MySpace design?
I am very much not a fan. I think it's half-assed at best.
Wow, thank you for being so candid.
Yeah. It's just, it's not there, but that's a whole other conversation.
No, yep.
I saw so many creators, very, very good creators, pop up and then disappear. Especially with the web being so fickle, it's very easy to kind of get lost in everything that's out there. And very talented people are falling by the wayside because they'll get in a video that pops and does something amazing, and then they're never heard from again because for the audience, it's on to the next thing. So I wanted to present a place for them to have a home. Not just a place where they can put their work. That's a billion different sites out there on the web, YouTube included. But I wanted to give them a home that they could direct their audience to, where it's like, here is where you can be a part of my story. And what's important about Film This is that it is just as rewarding for the audience as well as the creators. You know, everyone can get in there and vote and comment on everything. We do some really fun things with voting where everyone gets multiple votes for contests, so they never have to pick just one, or really if they want to give multiple votes to one contest because they love it. But it, for me, is always about giving that person a place to discover and be discovered.
So it's the exposure for the person who's actually uploading their videos.
Absolutely. And like I said, I want that little girl to thank Film This for helping her get her start on stage.
Hey, I grew up in a really small village in Maine at the end of the Appalachian Trail. I wish that this had been around way back then.
Right.
So what stage are you at, and what are you looking for?
So we actually just launched in beta a couple of weeks ago. Our very first contest was a short-form horror contest in partnership with Reddit. And so we've got a bunch of entries in there. Encourage everyone to go start voting and picking out their favorite. The contest is actually, I don't know when this is going up, but contest is going to end next Wednesday, so there's still time to get in a video. And we're kind of doing a soft launch right now, and then in the coming weeks, we're going to have some really fun sponsors with some really, really big prizes, and then it's off to the races.
Sounds great, and we all love races.
Yeah, right?
Well, lastly, what do you think of Silicon Beach Fest?
I love it. I'm having a blast. You know, I live not too far from here, very much a part of Silicon Beach, so I'm having so much fun.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, great to have you as part of the community, and another great example, too, of the intersection, really, of entertainment, tech, content, all in LA, and using Film This.
Yeah, I think... you know, I think we're very spoiled because we're here, and that's very much our lifestyle. But content is king. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Ryan. Ryan Budke over here with Film This. I'm Amanda Coulong, your host here with TechZulu's Penthouse at Silicon Beach Fest. We will be right back.